review for the death of Cicero, the oral exam this week in Latin 112. Mors Ciceronis, the death of Cicero. This is here means of Cicero. Nemo Antonium vehementius oppugna verat quam Cicero. No one, subject, oppugna verat, had attacked, with erat on the end, it must mean had attacked. Direct object Antonium. No one had attacked Antony. Vehementius. If it were just vehementer, then it would be vehemently. With ius on the end, it's more vehemently. No one had attacked Antony, direct object, vehementius, more vehemently, quam, comparative pronoun, than Cicero. No one had attacked Antony more vehemently than Cicero. Antonius ipsum manum militum missit, subject Antonius ipse. Antony personally, verb missit, had, or sent, just simply sent, manum militum, direct object, a band of soldiers. Qui iussi sunt eam occidere, that, a band of soldiers that, or who, you could say, iussi sunt, were commanded, passive, were commanded, to occidere, kill eam him, that were commanded to kill him. Illa in villa manebat propem mare. Illa, he, say, change of subject, manebat, verb, was waiting, in a villa, in a villa, propem mare, by the sea. He was waiting in a villa by the sea. Ubi, when, de adventum militum cognobit, he learned, he found out, cognobit, de adventum militum, about the advent, about the approach or arrival of the soldiers. Temptavit in nave effugere, same as before, the subject is he. He tried to do what? Effugere, flee, in a nave, in a ship. He tried to flee in a ship. Ventis tamen adversis repellebatur. Repellebatur means he was repelled. Same subject as before, he. He was repelled. Without UR, it would mean he was repelling. But with UR, it must mean he was repelled. He was repelled, ventis adversis, by adverse winds, by contrary winds, tamen, nevertheless. So, he was repelled by adverse winds, nevertheless. Tandem ad villam redire constituit. Finally, tandem, constituit, same subject as before, he, decided, redire, to return, ad villam, to the villa. Mortem ab Ibo. He says, I shall meet, ab Ibo. Ibo is I shall meet, I shall go, ab is meet. I shall meet mortem, death, he says, in patria, in my fatherland. I shall meet death, he says, in my fatherland. Quam saepe servavi, that, quam saepe servavi, I have often saved. Not served, mind you, saved. Not very modest, this guy. Ferebatur, he is the same subject. He was carried. In lectica, on a litter, ad villam, to his villa. Cum milites advenerunt, when, change of subject, milites, soldiers, advenerunt, arrived. When soldiers arrived. Non resistit, he did not resist. So it's a change of subject that's unmarked. Nevertheless, he said, cervicem electica extended. He extended his cervicem, his neck, electica, out of the litter. He did not resist, but he extended his neck out of the litter. Illi, they, the soldiers, praecidunt caput Glaudio. They cut off his head, caput Gladio, with a sword. They cut off his head with a sword. Tum manus quoque praeciderunt. Then, manus quoque praeciderunt. Then they, same the soldiers again, cut off manus, his hands, quoque tu. Then they cut off his hands too. Quae torturationes in Antonium scripserant. That quae, referring to the hands, scripserant had written, because he's dead now, had written tot orationes. Orationes is speeches, tot means so many, that had written so many speeches in Antonium, that had written so many speeches against Anthony. Next sentence, penultimate sentence, caput relatum, the head is the subject, relatum ad Antonium, brought back to Anthony, that is related to Anthony, brought back to Anthony. His head, having been brought back, relatum ad Anthony, so head, his head, having been brought back to Anthony. What happened to it? His head, affixum est, is fixed, inter duos manus, between his two hands, in eis rostris, on that rostra. And he's going to explain what rostra. In quibus Antonium tant eloquentia totiens apugnaveron, on which, in quibus, he, Cicero, he had attacked, because he's dead now, had attacked Anthony totiens so many times, tant eloquentia, with such great eloquence, on which he had attacked Anthony totiens so many times, tant eloquentia, with such great eloquence. Good luck.